Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and it is Friday. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Morning Weather, April the 24th. How's everything so far? Hope good. As we begin today, I don't have to tell you about any thunderstorms. Isn't that even better? Yesterday afternoon, we got one more round, all 3:30, 4 o'clock there when it all ended for Kemper County. Also, Southern Lauderdale and Clark County got a little bit there. That all faded away, but some heavy rain popped out of nowhere. I thought it was all gone, and boom, there it was again. But that's not the case today. Your forecast being brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. As we go over to radar this morning and take a look, we see some showers to our northwest, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Fort Smith, Tulsa, Oklahoma. No rain between here and Dallas, all the way back to Abilene. We do show some more fog advisories, northern Mississippi on into Jackson, Tennessee, and those areas. We have to go to our southeast down to Florida, Orlando, Daytona Beach down in the Kissimmee area to get thunderstorm activity. It's a lot of rain down in there, but not the case for us Mississippians and Alabama and all the folks across Louisiana. Sunshine expected with that fog burning off. I said this morning, we do have a slight chance of rain tonight, and that little chance will linger around probably till about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then that'll fade away with a high of 79, 80. And then Sunday, more sunshine returning. It's a great looking weather weekend. And coming up, we'll go back and recap everything that deals with the weather, the extended forecast, and let you know what to expect as next week rolls in. I hope everything is going well as we all shake this off and go into Friday. We go over to news stories that's happening, and they're saying the experts tell us stop wearing the gloves. It's not doing any good. And at first I was like, well, why? Well, you get into this, so long as you use your hands and wash them and don't touch your face, that's the perfect thing. The problem is being as you put on the gloves, you touch everything, then use your phone, use your debit card to slide with, grab your steering wheel, and it's spreading the disease because the gloves has it on it. So long as you don't touch your face, they say, go barehanded and just wash your hands. Now we got all that. I had to think about that a couple of times there, but that's why, because the gloves itself has it. You can't wash that off, and then you go to take them off, and you're touching it. There's a proper way to take gloves off. People aren't doing that. In the news this morning, we continue with news stories. Our next one is a sad one. Dak Prescott's brother has passed away at 31, Jace. Unknown cause. We certainly hate that. I know family was very important to Dak, everything that he's ever talked about. Losing a brother now. That's got to be hard hitting for him because, he was real close to his mom. As we look at other news stories, Governor Whitmore, she's facing some backlash. Could they curb her powers? They held a protest at her house yesterday from the folks in Michigan. And what has she done? Well, she's done it a little different than all the other governors that have put this COVID-19 up with the pandemics and restrictions, your stay-at-home orders. What she did, she banned it to where you couldn't go visit a family member for any reason or a family or friend. That was out. You couldn't do that. If you own two homes, so you had a home here and you had one 200 miles away or 100 miles away, you couldn't go to it. A vacation home was out of it. It goes further to where she banned the sale of furniture, and she also banned the sale of gardening supplies, which meant, well, you couldn't grow a garden if you wanted to. If they do those things up in Michigan, I'm sure they do, but she banned it. That's one of those rights you just really shouldn't touch. Then she approved abortion. That really set the folks on fire. They're upset. We'll see how this turns out for the governor there, Governor Whitmore up in Michigan. Folks are upset. As we go to our next story, Elizabeth Warren has lost her oldest brother. I believe he was 91. He got the coronavirus as well. As we move into surveys, so what is the age that is considered old? Well, the latest they've done is say that this is it. We know that you're absolutely old. It's going to shock you. 57. Can you believe that? I would have thought it would have been a lot more. But the average American says they consider 57-year-old. A couple more years or so. Huh. As we look at this, I posted this on my webpage yesterday. This is inside a tornado in Oklahoma. Go back and watch the link. I have never quite seen a tornado do it like this or one be this close where they were sitting there. It crosses, you see it coming, it crosses the road, and it's just like one of those that you throw a stick into and it chews up the spitter and throws it out. A shredder. That's what I was trying to come up with. But watch that. That's on the page from yesterday. Nothing like it that I've ever seen of being that close to a tornado and not being hurt. So check that out. As we look at this, do you remember Bewitched? You remember her? Yeah, Tabitha is all grown up. She's 55 now. Didn't turn out half bad either, did she? Tabitha, 55. But anyway, that's what she looks like now. You forget about stars and where they've gone. Well, that's her today. And so we look at this story as we go back to the story of old Richard Gere, 70, has a baby boy. His wife's 36. Huh, 70, 36, oh, a baby at 70. He's going to be right at 90 when the kid graduates high school. Oh, yeah, I forgot one aspect. Richard's rich. So that's what went on with that. Richard Gere having a baby there. Wow, kind of shocked me. I was not aware of that he was even remarried and doing all of that. So that's Richard Gere and where he's at these days. Good morning. I hope everything is going well in your world as we begin another day. This is the weekend I said upon us, and we go back and we take a look at what's going on in our state when it comes to the coronavirus. Where are we? In Mississippi, we've got 5,153 cases, 201 deaths. As we go to Lauderdale County and take a look this morning, what we've got 249 and 18 deaths. As we go over to Neshoba County, they've been climbing. Neshoba has 102 cases and 2 deaths this week. So they've gotten, at the beginning of the week, it's probably 30 people or so that's gotten this up in Neshoba County. Kiffer, they're still holding at 27 cases. Down in Clark County, 37 with 3 deaths. So that's a look at where we are statewide and locally there. As we go to the worldwide map there, look at this, 2.7 million cases confirmed, 191,000 deaths due to the coronavirus. That's where they are on that. So that's a heap of folks. Mississippi has gotten a lot of cases. Wow. We hope this passes before too long and all this ends and everybody goes back to work. Life begins somewhat of a normalcy. As we go back to take a look at our extended forecast, and again, our coverage being brought to you by, we can't do this without our local folks that do this, and local businesses is what makes the world go round. You buy from somebody local, it helps them, and it keeps a family fed in our area. A big thank you to Hooper's on 22nd Avenue. Folks, they'll help you out with anything when it comes to electronics, TVs. Go in to see Alan. He'll show you around and get you exactly what you need if it's time for that. We go over to Rick Justice Automotive on North Frontage Road. Tom and the gang there, I hook you up with a car if you're needing one. Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Joe and the gang will take care of all your groceries and get them out to your car for you. They'll help you that extra step. Patrick Allen, because we've seen so much of these storms lately. They've got storm shelters ready to go, financing available right here locally. See how affordable it is to be safe and not have to worry about this anymore. Patrick will do that. We'll show you some pictures of this coming up next week. EMEPA, the good folks that keep those power turned on for you. Graphics Guru, they're there on B Street. If you need a picture put on canvas, if you need in your business logo put on your door, they do all that kind of stuff. And of course, SMI Automotive. If you need something automotive to get in lights, lift kits, anything that is extra for a vehicle, Joe and the gang there at SMI on 22nd Avenue help you with that. As we turn and look at our extended forecast here, today, as we said, 77 for a high. Tomorrow we'll hit 78 after that slight chance of rain burns out and sunshine in that forecast all the way up through Wednesday when we'll see our first chance of 40% chance of rain. So maybe the yards are going to dry out over the next few days and all that will burn off and it'll go to looking a whole lot better. Again, I want to say thank you for spending part of your day with me and sharing the news stories. If you'll go to your page and share this, go to your friends and invite them to come here. They'll be here when the weather turns bad and they'll know a whole lot more. Again, thank you for spending part of your day with Scotty Ray's Morning Weather here at Scotty Ray's Weather.